Hi YouTubers, this is free online tuition here, and today we'll be going through some simultaneous equations. Now, simultaneous equations are two equations with two unknowns. They're called simultaneous equations because they must be solved at the same time. Now, an example of this could be 2x plus y equals 7 and 3x minus y equals 8. So what we have here is two variables, x and y. So what we want to try and do, or what the aim is to make life a little bit easier for ourselves and get rid of one of these variables. Once we get rid of one of these, we'll be able to find out what x or what y is and substitute back in to find out the other missing one. So what we're going to do is line up these two. The x's are below each other, the y's are below each other, and the integers are below each other. Now, you want to try and manipulate this in a way whereby you end up getting something like this, whereby if you were to just add the two equations together, you get something like 15, and you want to try and get one of these variables to cancel out. So a plus y and a minus y cancel out. A 2x plus 3x is 5x. 5x equals 15. X equals, divided by 5 on both sides, x equals 3. Yep. So now we found out one variable, we can then go back to our original equation and go, okay, fine, 2x plus y equals 7. So if I put my x, which is 3, back into that equation, what happens? We get 6 plus y equals 7. Minus 6 on both sides, and we get y is equal to 1. So let's try a different one this time. We can work through that together. Right, let's try something, for example, 3x plus 2y equals 4. And 2x plus y equals 3. Now this one wasn't as easy as the last one, and what we want to try and do is try and cancel out one of these. So I could multiply this first line by minus a half and get a minus y and a plus y, or I can times the bottom one by minus 2 to get that minus 2y, which when you add them together will cancel out the y's. So it's up to you if you want to go for the top line, bottom line, the x's or the y's. It's whatever looks the easiest, and it probably will be the easiest and reduces the chance of error. So what I'm going to do is times this whole line by minus 2, right? So if I do that, I get something that looks a bit like this. 3x plus 2y equals 4, my top line, and this is minus 4x minus 2y equals minus 6. Yeah, let's get rid of that out of the way. So if I add these together, these two now cancel, which is beautiful, which means a 3x plus minus 4x gives me a minus x, and if I add these together, 4 plus minus 6 equals minus 2. And now I found out the value of minus x, but I want to find out the value of plus x. So what should I do? I can times by minus 1 on both sides. Yep. Which gives me x equals 2. And now I've found out that x equals 2, I can go back to that original equation and plug it in. 3 is 2. It's 3 times 2, 6, plus 2y equals 4. Now I want to get y's to one side, So minus both sides by 6. 2y equals 4 minus 6 is minus 2. Divide both sides by 2 and we get y equals minus 1. Now if you want to prove that to yourself and just double check you've got the answer right, if we use this equation here, 3x plus 2y equals 4, if I do 3, that x plus 2 equals 4, we should get 4 on this side. Yep, as the equals is a balance. 3 times 2 is 6. And this over here is minus 2 equals 4. And I find it's very useful, especially in your exam, to do a double check. It doesn't take long to plug those numbers back in. And when you do, and when you see it's a balance like this, you know you've got the answer completely and utterly right.